Grave threat nga ba talaga? Let's understand the law before we judge. Hello mga ka-BH. Maraming nagtatanong, grave threat ba talaga ang sinabi ni Vice President Sara Duterte? Ang pinakamadaling sagot ay oo o hindi. Pero sa batas, hindi yan ganyan kasimple. Kaya gusto kong pag-usapan natin to, not as a politician, not as a former lawmaker, but as a Filipino who genuinely wants to understand what the law actually requires. Because in our justice system, we don't convict based on headlines, we convict based on evidence and the law. Una, did the statement satisfy the legal requirements of grave threats? Hindi porket shocking o offensive ang isang statement, automatic grave threat na. The prosecution must prove that the statement satisfies all the elements of grave threats under the Philippine laws. Magkaiba ang irresponsible words at criminal liability. Second, was the evidence showing it was a serious criminal threat? Hindi lang words ang tinitignan ng tribunal. The entire process of evidence matters. May actual plan ba? May preparation ba? May evidence ba na nagpapakita na ang pahayag ay seryosong pagbabanta at hindi lamang salita? May mga pangyayari bang sumusuporta sa alegasyon ng prosecution? At dito papasok ang isang mahalagang development sa impeachment hearing kahapon. A witness testified about the investigation into the alleged threat. Part of the testimony discussed whether the investigators had identified that an actual person had been contracted to carry out the alleged threat. Narinig niyo naman po ang sagot kahapon. Ano ang ibig sabihin nito? Simple lang. Testimony is evidence, but it is not yet the tribunal's final conclusion. Maaaring magkaiba ang interpretasyon ng prosecution and defense, pero sa huli, ang tribunal pa din ang magpapasya kung gaano kabigat ang lahat ng mga ebidensya. Pangatlo, and I think this is the most important, context. Sa social media, madalas isang linya lang ang nakikita natin at naririnig natin. Pero sa batas, context matters. The prosecution maintains that the statement itself constituted a serious criminal threat. But the defense, however, argues that the statement must be viewed in its full context and was not intended as a literal threat, but as an expression of how isolated, betrayed, and endangered the Vice President believed she had become at that particular time. Under the defense theory, the statement was not meant to intimidate the individuals she named. Ang layunin nito ay ipahayag kung gaano kaseryoso ang sitwasyon na kinakaharap niya bilang Vice President. The prosecution disputes that interpretation. Sa huli, ang tribunal, ang Senate Impeachment Court, ang magpapasya kung alin sa dalawang interpretasyon ang mas pinatutunayan ng ebidensya. Kung alin ang tama, hindi tayong magpapasya. Ang tribunal ang magdedesisyon base sa lahat ng ebidensya. One final legal principle that is important to understand. Although impeachment is not a criminal proceeding, one fundamental principle remains instructive. The burden rests on the accuser to establish the allegations. The prosecution must prove every element of its allegations using competent evidence. The Vice President is entitled to a fair hearing. Like any person facing allegations, she enjoys the presumption of innocence. She is not required to prove her innocence. Instead, the burden remains on the prosecution throughout the proceedings. Ultimately, any finding of liability must rest on the strength of the evidence presented, sa tibay ng ebidensyang pinapakita. Not on speculations or haka-haka, not on any perceived weakness in the opposing side's case. My takeaway, whether you support the Vice President the administration, or neither, one thing should unite us. Let us examine the case the way our legal system expects us to. Not by headlines, not by viral clips, not by political preference, but by evidence, due process, and the law. Whether the Vice President is ultimately acquitted or convicted should depend not on politics, personalities, or public opinion, but on the evidence presented and the faithful application of the law. Kayo mga ka-BH, sa mga pinakitang ebidensya, ano tingin nyo?